Howdy friends, welcome to All About Relay channel. In this video, we will be generating the sinusoidal and harmonic waveform, but we are not going to use Excel. In the previous video, we used the Excel sheet to create the sinusoidal fundamental frequency waveform, second harmonic, third harmonic frequency waveform. But in this video, we will use modern AI tools like ChatGPT and web browser tools like Overleaf to create the sinusoidal waveform. Uh, so, is it possible to create a sinusoidal waveform using AI tools like ChatGPT? The answer is yes, it is possible. So, how we are going to create the waveform, we can see in this video. Let's open the Google browser and type chatgpt.openai.com. You enter it. In when you don't register it, you will get with the registration page. I would recommend you to register it. Once you register, you get this option, chat gpt 3.5. If you have the premium version, you may see the gpt-4, but we will see the 3.5. The other web browser we are going to use to create the draw the waveform directly is Overleaf. You can see overleaf.com. You need to register this also. I'm already registered, so I'm going to create like a new project. I create new project and a blank project. I name this as like a chat gpt plus waveform. So what Overleap does is it's an online free browser at certain limit. So you can create the code from ChatGPT and copy here, and you can able to create the characteristics or waveforms actually, sinusoidal waveform. So I'm going back to the ChatGPT. I'm typing like I say like I want to uh, create a sinusoidal waveform with 60 hertz frequency using overleaf code. Overleaf code. So when you add the questions correctly, then it will create the right data. It I simply feed in some data, it may be right or not. So once the code is generated here, I copy code, go back here, and I delete all the code editor, all the data already existing in the code editor, and paste the new one, and I compile the data. So you see here, I simply ask I want to generate the sinusoidal waveform, and I didn't mention how many phases. So it simply created the code, and it's like looks awesome. Like it's very simple. Even you can download this waveform, and you can see here. Uh, in the PDF format, you print, or you can use it in any of the papers presentations. So wherever you want, you can able to use it. What I'm going to do, I'm kind of going to give ask the question in the formulated way. I already typed. So I'm going back here and I type this one. So I'm already get ready. So I'm looking to generate three-phase sinusoidal waveform in latex. Latex is the code format you used in the overleaf. So using the pgb plots, each waveform should be 120-degree upward with a phase in red, b phase in yellow, c phase in blue. Could you provide me with the latex code to generate such plot, including an appropriate label for each waveform and extending the duration to cover multiple periods? So when I give this one, based on the questions given, it will generate the waveform three-phase sinusoidal waveform code. So I copy this code, go back to the chat GPT, I remove this exit code, I paste the new one and recompile it. It takes some time, but it will generate it. So it basically generated the three-phase sinusoidal waveform here, and it generated a lot. So even you, the way you give the code, the way you give the command, you can able to get the right sinusoidal waveform. I say like create the code only see two cycles. So let's see what it create. This is the new code. I take to Olive, delete the existing one, recompiling. So you can see here it generates the code with only few cycle, but it is not 120-degree upward. All the three phase are in phase. So it depends on the command what we are giving. It will generate the code. So let's keep trying to get the right sinusoidal waveform. I want to generate some. I want to use the same equations I used in the previous video of the harmonic waveform generation using Excel. So I'm going to type based on that video or code. Actually, this is something I used already. I'm working on a project that involves analyzing electrical signal, etc., etc. So giving the fundamental frequency waveform equation. This is the same waveform equation we used in the previous harmonic video. Then giving the values and other things. So once you give the one thing you have to remember, these questions you may not get at the first time, so you might kind of giving the again and again, and you train the AI model. Then at certain point, then you will get tuned with what it is expecting. Based on your input, it deliver the output. So let's go for creating this new code. Let's see what it create based on the input. So it gave me the code, latest code. I go here and copy the code and go back here. I delete all the existing code, copy new one and recompile it. See, this is it does have one, two, three peaks. That is a third harmonic waveform and fundamental frequency waveform, and the resultant waveform. This is very nice. It's a very clean, nice waveform. And by modifying the command or questions asked in the chat GPT, it can give the right waveform. So you can download the PDF and you click on this one, you get the PDF format. You can convert this PDF as a PNG files for a particular your applications. So it's evident like chat gpt is not only used for kind of short video creation or any other application or code generation or programming. This can also use it to create the sinusoidal waveforms. So I want to give one more command. Actually, I want to create harmonic waveform, but with a different set of questions, same way. So I'm going to give like I give the new code, like new code here, new question I mean to say. So it is going to create the new. So based on my last question, what I asked, like I want to create the code with 120-degree apart. So it's a new one. So it's created the code. Let us see what it does. So I delete this one. I copy the new code, recompile it. Based on the workload on or processor speed, the compiling may take some time, but it will eventually it will create. So it is trying to create the abc sinusoidal waveform, and it is put the second harmonic, third harmonic, and combined waveform. But I didn't define any magnitude for the harmonic, so it does take the four times. You can see the code somewhere. It is take the four times, but it works actually. If the based on your questions, it will generate the code perfectly. So I see another one. So let me go another code here, copy this code and see what it does. Recompile it. You see here it's a nice third harmonic waveform and fundamental sinusoidal waveform, and with the resultant waveform. You can also like download and see this waveform in the PDF format or even PNG format, and you can take the screenshot of this and you can use in your application. So the ChatGPT can be used for any application, but electrical engineers can also use for understanding the electrical stuffs. Like even if you want to create the diagram, still you can able to create the diagram by way you give the command and get the code, and either using the overlay for any other code developing tools, you can use it and you create your own stuff. I hope this helpful. Actually, any questions you have, please add it in the comment, or you can send it to me my email address. I will put it in this video description tab. So please contact me if you need any questions on the how to use ChatGPT and other tools to your electrical applications. Thank you.